hear me? You can hear now, Shri. Okay, good. Perfect. Well then, I'm going to just see what needs and wants to happen for the highest good, please. So much energies the last week. I mean, obviously, you've seen I've done a couple of lives as well, and I've been personally clearing a hell of a lot. It's felt like one of those like death, rebirth things that's been happening, and just a lot of release, a lot of shadow work, like another layer of having to stand deeper in one's own power, of having to love and accept and forgive at a deeper level again. Parts and places of us that maybe have been unseen. That's what I've been doing this past week and a half. And getting to grips with where I have not been fully honest with myself or fully open or fully responsible. So yeah, there's been a lot of reckoning with me, for me this last week and a half. So I don't know what it's been like for you, but that's my shadow work I've been doing. And at the same time, there's been some wonderful moments of realizations, of actual physical action steps for me to take. And I had a wonderful session actually with a girl during the week. Her name is Nargez. Shout out to Nargez. And she does the EH method, a method I learned with Duke Sawyer. And it's amazing. Go check her out if you haven't. I will post her name here below. She's incredible to work with. Anyway, I'm going to pull a card. Is this working? Let me know. Is this working? I am kind of watching it on my phone. I'm seeing it go in and out. You guys can hear now? Okay. We had so much beings make themselves known to us in our group transmission. We tapped into so many actually, and we just played. It was a really, really fun. Let me pull a card and see what needs and wants to happen. Tuyakatawa hanania katawa saduturu. Tarananaria kara sarukuru. Tanananaria kara sarukuru. Marashakuru aleriatira suriyatra. Vuku shuchuye shinjinana no kuruku. Vienamra ala sarakata manani iakatra asa. What is it that the collective needs and wants to know right now, please? Oh, so on this full moon, we're being asked to let go. Now, this is the sword of truth. Let go of the lies, the falsehoods, the places where we're not in integrity. Let go of dreams that are not aligned with us anymore, right? So maybe false hopes, false dreams, dreams of that were not aligned with the truth, the natural heart space of us. Let go of imbalances. Let go of people no longer serving us, relationships no longer serving us. And we're going to invite in then the alignment energy. What are we aligning with? What is it that our soul wishes to work with and through after this full moon? What is the timeline we're calling forth? Abracadabra, I speak as I create. What is it that we are creating? So the sword of truth. This feels like an upgraded Merkaba as well. So I've Archangel Michael coming through to help cut cords. And what I'm seeing here as well is the cutting of cords and then like protection being overlaid on top of that to dispel any disruption energy, anywhere there is an interference energy, anywhere we're being imprinted with thoughts that are not true, thoughts that are not ours, or ancestral or karmic. I'm not good enough, I can't, I don't have enough, all of that stuff. Kiakanama kada eti, wash those clean. Ovo shukutina, we have the blue, the water blue, wash it clean. Siptabnema shap tap 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 doria ta da takata ma ta idia ta 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 ta. So that's an angelic energy that wants to come through. So I'm going to invite the angels through and your own guardian angel. We're going to invite the flame, the sacred flame of truth, and the Holy Spirit, Shekinah of truth with that, please. Please come through. We're going to invite and ignite the flame within us. I'm feeling that in my will center, my solar plexus centered, my divine will. And I'm feeling it up here in my higher heart, my sacred heart. That's where your divine will is, your divine purpose is up here. And I'm feeling that wants to align up here, my higher heart, with my solar plexus. Feels like what is that? Where I doubt itself, like, and this is a reflection of what I'm sensing outside of me as well, where there are doubts, where maybe I feel like I'm not allowed, it's not permitted, it's not safe to be in my full divine expression of purpose, and where I feel disempowered. That's what it feels like, disempowerment down here. I'm tapping my solar plexus, and this feels like this sword wants to come through and cut through that. So we're going to invite in a clearing of the sacred heart. And we have beautiful Yeshua and sacred Magdalene energies coming through now as well with that. We have some galactic energies coming through with that. I'm going to burp. So we're going to move. And then we're going to reclaim our power, our sovereignty, and our freedom. Solar plexus. I want to burp. It feels like I've been caught in my solar plexus where I felt disempowered. So can we have that clearing and cutting of the cords, Archangel Michael, please? Can we bring through the new codings? He's saying, with an open heart, breathe now. You can place a hand on the heart, a hand on the solar plexus. He's inviting you to relax, let the shoulders release the responsibilities, the troubles, the burdens that you've been carrying. You're going to feel the breath of an angel behind your neck. Okay, I want you to take a breath in to feel this. Allow me in. When I say allow me in, it's allow your angel in. This feels like your own guardian angels are going to be standing now behind you. You're going to get a sense of the weight of them behind you, maybe on your head, on the back of your neck, breathing on the back, between your shoulder blades. Shamshana Iriara Rukure Bushamara Lara Saptaru Miriu Karamaria Soroya Simjaravro Siaraksam Zori Sword of truth. Allow it to penetrate you in your breath. Breathe it in. The holy fire of truth. Breathe it in. Really open and receive. Like deep breaths. It's almost like when you see sword swallowers and they open everything here and they elongate the throats to receive. You're being asked to do the same. It's like all the way down. Yano madia no nia no handia na no do do inia rasa toria qua hoko na e kia surko utsu ne Open the back, open the shoulders, open the chest, and just move them around. Suksonia satakatayetina mantokotia ta 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 tu shutudiyama. Hey oko. Akasha. Doko ye. Kutia na 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 na. And just give your body a little tap as you breathe. And once again, soften the belly, feet on the floor. Open the urethra, the back passage, the perineum as you exhale out. Notice the back of your neck. Notice as you breathe, you might feel along the ears. Notice your head, down the spine. What I'm seeing and why I'm asking you to notice is I'm seeing the angelics behind you, your angels, your archangels, your guardian angels. You're going to notice some of this. The hair might move. You'll notice like a little sensation and ears, the back of the neck, down the spine. This is a physical manifestation of your angel tonight if you're feeling that, okay? And on the chest. Release all, let it go. Let go the grief, the pain, the anger. Let go the resistance of receiving. That's the message. Let go of the lies that you've been trying to digest, that you've been fed. Now, somebody's being gaslighted, and I'm getting shown that in a relationship right now. You're sensing something is being said that's not true. You're questioning yourself. They're asking you to receive tonight, and you'll receive the truth. Okay, and this is a sword of truth. You can see it written across it here. And that's Archangel, that feels to me like Archangel Michael, okay, the sword of truth. To cut through the illusion or anywhere you're doubting yourself. Who here is feeling like you're being gaslighted? Not just now, I mean, we're all being gaslighted by the freaking media, right? And our governments, we know that. But there's a particular relationship. Take a breath in. And you might be sensing that. I'm actually thinking there's more than one person with that. And you're being asked to take a breath in, and if that's you, because I'm feeling it up around the shoulders, and there's this when we're getting gaslighted as well, because we want to give people the benefit of the doubt sometimes, because you're a good person and we want to be a good person or be nice. Maybe it's a program as well, some of that. And we don't like to think of people in that way. We don't like to think people would try to manipulate us. And sometimes, to be honest, and this is personal experience, I'm not saying this is you, I'm talking about you, but sometimes people don't even know they're doing it. They're doing it so freaking long, they don't realize how inauthentic they are, bless their souls. They believe their own freaking lies and their gaslight. They don't even realize it. They think this is a normal way to be in the world. It's how they survive. They feel like it's a survival mechanism. So anywhere you're facing that, I really feel someone out there right now is facing this. So I haven't read through the comments. I'll have a read through in a bit. If this is you, I am so sorry. I can feel it in my chest, in my throat. And I can feel like that itchiness in the feet. Like, what is that? Is it fight, flight, like escape? I don't know. What's that in the feet? Maybe it's ungrounded. Like I can't anchor in because I'm unsure. I don't know. Can I trust? Those questions. So let's take a little breath and let that move through you. Come into the heart, come into the body. Your womb knows is what I want to say. So this feels like this is for a female that's watching. Your womb knows is what I'm getting told. Your womb knows. Hey, breathe into the womb. Make your noises. Oh, into the womb. Who is this? Ah, these are deep primal noises. Oh, they're going to get you in that womb body space. Oh, all the way into your cervix. It's like your power is there. Oh, she wants to get anchored into the earth. Undana kiak wotoko ye shiwa cha 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 neati. And now your ancients are stepping forward. You've such a Who am I talking to? You have a huge link to your ancients. And I don't mean just ancestors. When I talk about the ancients, they're races of the ancients: Lemurians, Atlanteans, all these ancient, not just that, like shamanic beings, those that have been here before in civilizations we don't even know about, where they have so much knowledge and wisdom. Kia kaneaka wo soko, those that seeded the humans that we are now. We would not have seen them as humans, but they were. Some of the DNA is dormant within us and they actually want to come through now for all of us, not just you they're speaking to, because you have a big connection to them. They're working on your blood and you know you're doing DNA activations as well. You know that's happening. Who's this person? Who am I talking to? So they're talking about, and they say this is part of what you're able to do for others is activate DNA and upgrade it. And where there's dormant DNA, you're turning it on. Just your presence. It's not like you have to go and do something funny and special or anything. It's just you're able to do that. Do you work with art? Somebody works with art. They're talking to you, whoever is this person. I'm seeing like art stuff, okay? So you must be creative and your art activates and opens up dormant parts of the DNA. Oh, so much throat stuff here. So coming into your full expression, they're upgrading that as well. Reclaim your power anywhere there's repressed or suppressed anger as well. And this could be just, I'm seeing this going down your mother line. This is ancient stuff as well. Like it's not just yours. Ah, let that out through your voice. Within your eyes is greatness. Anybody who looks into your eyes will fall into the universe of your love and greatness. And they will see the reflections of themselves within your eyes. Who am I speaking to? I now need to check the comments. Hello, Liz. Oh my God. Okay, Liz, this is you. Gaslighting is by your ex. Pressure on the show. Yeah, sorry, I'm actually feeling a huge pain in my shoulders right now, right before I read that. Oh, shachama. Oh, kuika. Breathe it all out, my love. I want to retch a little if I feel nauseous. Oh, now that relationship is karmic with your ex. Kuya kanaka yeti. I'm even feeling like an axe. That you didn't just play man woman, like you played man man, woman woman, other timelines. Almost like you've been to war with each other, as in you were on the same side, fighting brother to brother, shoulder to shoulder, and then you've been on opposite sides. And there's some balancing and harmonizing that wants to happen here on this as well. And there's been power imbalance in other timelines as well, like superior person, inferior person, as in they were in charge, you weren't. There's been this play and flip flopping. It's been both, like you've been one and he's been the other in different timelines. I need to tell you, keep breathing. There's so much old stuff that you're really moving through, and it's amazing because there's a lot of karmic stuff getting released as well. Well done, you. Kia katam hawa shaka, because you're going there. Well done. Okay, what else is it? Hi, Leslie. You've been feeling that all day, releasing the throat, jaw, shoulders, and back. Yeah, oh God, love. I know. I've said that for the week. Like, I've been doing this the whole week as well, the shadow stuff. Liz is obviously going through it. Goodness, I feel like it was divinely. Oh, okay, my love. I can see into your eyes nearly. Okay, this explains it. I was seeing somebody working with art. Aren't you an artist, graphic designer? Aren't you? Have I got you right on that? Didn't you create stuff? I was seeing somebody who's creative. So I am in your energies. This is a release. Okay, we're releasing together. Keep breathing. And if you're yawning, you're yawning. If you're burping, I want to tell you to open your wee wee big time. Bring lots of your awareness down to your cervix and your wee wee and your perineum and your back passage. I keep softening that all the way down there. Soften that, open it more. Oh, there's God, I hope this isn't getting too personal. Anybody who's not supposed to watch this won't. Um, the opening into the vaginal canal. I want you to soften the canal, and you got to breathe into that. There's some trauma that's going to release out of that. It's like I'm seeing a shedding of a lining from your sacred sex opening up into the cervix. Oh, it's like you're actually releasing that energy, not just up this timeline though. Oh, oh. Keep breathing through that. Take a breath in. And as women, those of us are women, like we're all going to be releasing, whether you have periods or never had them, or have a womb or don't have a womb. Energy imprints get stored there, and you're just going to be shedding and releasing and decording them. I release, I let it go. Right now. Anywhere there's been unsafe there as well, or holding it in, trying to hold it together, release. Anywhere you felt their energy connected to you or trying to draw on you, release, revoke, rescind, delete that. Anywhere you felt you were responsible for them, release, revoke, rescind, delete that. Now, this is for all women everywhere. If you've ever had a relationship, look at this. Ooh. So I'm moving through it with you on that. For me too, thank you. Fight or flight, that's what it was in the feet. Okay, so just stamp your feet into the earth, release that energy, the nervous system to reset. We command that to be so now. Archangel Michael is great for that. This is going to reset the nervous system. You can even see it looks like a spark of light down the spine here as well to bring you more truth. Andrea, hello, my darling. Nauseous, okay. The itchiness in the crown is good. That means you're activating here. Okay, it's going to open to bring through your codes that are up here that are maybe trying to land in, and also you're opening your channel. So you're going to bring in some of your wisdom now with that itchy crown. Sometimes it's nice to get your fingers in there as well. And any thoughts that are landing on you that are his, we're going to wash them out of our hairs right now. Any thoughts that are landing on us, and that's for all of us now that are imprints I spoke of earlier, you're going to wash them out of your crown and your head. Anybody that's projecting anything at you or judging, we wash them out of our heads. And literally, I wash my hair of you. Because the hair and the head, they're like antenna. They gather information. Those of us that are super sensitive empaths, we are like tendrils, the hairs. It's like the hair is not just an inch long, it's a billion inches, and it goes out and it brings back the information to the crown. So we're going to invite a cleansing and a clearing of that. Archangel Michael's going to cut the cords around that as well. I'm seeing lots of water. Wash your hair, drink water, sprinkling yourself with some water right now. Bless this water, it cleanses me. I just stuck my hands in some water, okay? Holy water. Once you bless it, it's holy. The power invoked at me, I bless this water, it cleanses, it purifies. Anytime you have a shower, you say the same thing. We invite in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Love, the Shekinah, the Holy Ghost. Breathe it in. Ooh, ashanya, siya. That's the I am presence of you. Kuashanya, siya, 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 bokoyati. I am, I am, I am, I am empowered, I am safe. I release all not serving me. I let it go. Out it goes in the breath. I blow it out of my hair. I blow it out of my aura field, right? I blow it out of my body. Bring your hands up. Let the body release it. Move it. I do not give permission for any energy that is not serving me in the highest good to be on me, near me, or in me. I do not allow anything to penetrate me, to distort my energy fields, to confuse me. I do not accept or receive the thoughts of others not serving me. I create a healthy boundary Briksaptana nanotoye all around me. As I soften, breathe, and soften, I noticed you've tightened down your wee wee again. Soften the wee wee, soften the yoni, soften the bum bum. Like feel the sphincters open all the way down to the earth. You're going to bring that breath down to the cervix, down to the feet and into the earth. Ooh, my power is in the now. My power is in my body. My power is in my breath. I receive. Right? You're just going to call all your energy back to you now. You don't need to be at war with him. You don't need to send or project anything out onto him. It's not like you have to, send out your shields. You don't need to do that at all. It's like a boundary. And the sword will cut through all not serving you. I let it go. I release, I revoke, I rescind all thoughts not serving me, all vows, oaths, or promises I made to whoever that person was. Okay, we're talking about Liz, but it could be any of you now that have somebody in your life with this, or it could be the collective, it could be the media, it could be the governments, it could be the schools, whatever. I release, I revoke, I rescind you across all types, space, dimensions, and realities. Thank you for being my life. I've learned the lesson now. I no longer need this energy around me. I am clear, I am cleansed, my energy is mine. I am sanctified, I am pure. I am pure, my mind is pure. I wash my energy clean. Zuza ahwai kiana koraka sakanyeti. Now we're going to have some dragons come through. Liz, you work with dragons. They're working on my throat right now. We've got lots of different ones. There's definitely a water dragon and a dimensional dragon. This dimensional dragon works with you in your sleep and brings you into other dimensions. It's like you travel the stars together with them. It's releasing down energy. Anywhere it was ever said I can't, I'm not able, I don't have enough, I'm not supported, I'm not loved, I'm abandoned. Anywhere there's that kind of thing, that's releasing that. Anywhere it doubts in my own power. I can't be that powerful. I amn't that powerful, right? I'm not that rich. I'm not that creative. I'm not that loved. I'm not that strong. I'm not that connected. Anywhere there's any of that stuff, I could go on kind of saying that. Anywhere I'm not that protected, I release, I revoke, I rescind, I delete that. Anywhere I believed that in any time, it's now gone. Anywhere I believed I can't be in my purpose isn't safe, release, revoke, rescind, delete that. Anywhere I believe that's never made an impact, release, revoke, rescind, delete. And this is like, I'm seeing past timelines here. Anywhere that's been lodged in, it's gone now. Go away. Thank you. It's transmuted into love. Thank you for showing me the lessons. Anywhere I locked any part of my power away because maybe it played or it failed. Maybe it played and it didn't do something the way I thought it would do. In other words, maybe I fucked up. Now that's past life for sure. My nose is going to run at this. Anywhere I've told or been fed bullshit, release, revoke, rescind, delete that. That stinks. Literally stinks. I'm getting told, trust your nose. If something smells off, it's off. Anyway, there's inflammation, release, revoke, rescind that. Ooh. There's a whole body thing here. It's literally from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. And so I'm in your energy. I'm seriously, I feel like I'm just gonna fall down now and go to sleep. Right? Lots of release. You're doing incredible work. Well done, because you are doing it. Well done. I want you to just to consciously, like I'm inviting you rather than say want you. I invite you to consciously. I feel. I want to say this out loud. It's true. I feel some part of you hasn't fully reclaimed all of you. And when I say that, it's like this feels like it's due power. and full expression. And when I say power, it's like the magic part of the power, but also the voice part of the power, because my throat's going cracked. And owning your physicality with the voice, owning the power of your body in the now and how much you can hold. And anyway, there's ever been like, I can't be that powerful. If there's ever been that like unconscious fleeting notion, or that power, that part of the power fucked up, so I locked it away, that's what this is. Now this feels karmic. Oh, that's it. That's the one. Okay. If this resonates with you, it will. If it doesn't, it will later on. Okay, because it really feels true right now as I'm saying it out loud. I feel this is ancient. Like you have iterations where you've been super magical, not just human, other beings, and something got twisted or taken away, or it just didn't work the way you thought it would. Like you played with some magic, some energy, and it's like you made a cake, but the cake didn't turn out the way you wanted to, right? And then you doubt it. And then you said, well, that's not safe to play with. I'm going to lock that part away over here, somewhere dark, where it's not going to interfere, and I'll survive on this part, because this part I know, and I've played this part before. That didn't work out. I'm not going to try it again. You can't, it's like we can't do that anymore. We can't get away with that anymore, right? So they're inviting you to reclaim, and this feels connected to your voice. um and this is like your expression. When I say voice, I mean all the expression of you. Like the body expression is very connected into this. My womb is going cracked, so my creative expression. The eyes of you are very important. Your eyes are very important. When people look in your eyes, they see incredible depths and beauty and dimensions and universes within your eyes. Your eyes are like magic. It's like you can look at something and it will be fully healed through your imagination, through your eyes, through your intention, right? And you'll open doors and you'll open portals and you'll open the magic in people through that, just by looking. Just that beautiful nature you have in your eyes. There's something beautiful in your eyes. I'm going to look at a photograph of yours now and look into your eyes. It's how you used to heal in other timelines as well, so it's naturally within you. Iridology. You must have worked with that. Nona nia tiata eokuya sia 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 si no tia nia sia sia si masue si pushanya. Okay, Liz, that's your card. I think that was for nearly everybody. That was the card of truth and let go. Big breath in. I'm just going to step out of your energy. Thank you for allowing me into it. Bless you. Responsibility, let go. It's not your fault. It's not yours. Let it go. There you go. Good. Shake it out. There you go. That's the last bit now. Thank you. Okay. This will, it'll be for all of us. You said you felt nauseous from the attacks, so inviting in a prayer of protection, please, as well, for all of us, not just Liz, but for every single one of us where we have interference. Unda dinea dia doku shindia data kuya akumba aku ukuye apta nia kayakwa. Uakunda neo sotokoyeti awokoya mahapa oshachayeti. Now this is an ancient being coming through. Again, I said you have a big connection to the ancients. This power is within you of protection. You have all these codes within you, and you are here to awaken them. Even deeper, even more. Not just for you, but for all, like your family, your kids. I don't know if you have kids. And for others, and even in your work, you put these codes in your work of protection. Use for yourself now. do a transmission for yourself. Could be something small like let your hand roam and make squiggles. There's going to be some type of something that'll come through. This will be a form of light language, by the way, if you're not already activating light language. And they're getting, she is Jama wa ajimnya choba. She doesn't realize she works with it already. It's always coming through her. If that's true, let me know. This is another being coming through. They're putting some codes in your hands. Ah, this is an activation. That was your guide showing me that that's already been done to you. Okay, so this is all you. This is not me at all. They're using me like a mirror. Thank you, Liz. Does that mean I got it too? They're saying yes. Thank you. Thank you to you and your guides. Oh. Andra, this might have been for you as well. I said it might be for more than one. And you've had a hard time eating. If that happens to me, and obviously we're all different, but sometimes literally I'm pissed off and I'll have inflammation in my urethra. I have a lot of urethra stuff that I've had to work through my whole life from 8 years old, right? So where there's been repression or suppression, for me, it shows up as a pathology in the urinary system. And certain foods will knock off that as well in the urinary system. So notice what you've been eating maybe as well. Sometimes it's like that. If I'm not drinking enough, bless the water. The water is going to help with that. And as I'm talking to you, I just realize I'm tightening the urinary system again. So make sure that's soft and open. And every time you pee, bless it. Thank you for releasing. Thank you, urinary system. Thank you. It's like bring that love to it. And it's a way of elimination. So your kidneys are going to be moving the stuff energetically out through your urine as well. So bless it and thank it as it's going through. If it's really bad, message me privately, because I do take when I go through bouts of it, I take a supplement that is very hard to get, but I can show you where you get it. And this stuff is like magic cure. If anybody ever gets cystitis or urinary stuff, it's amazing, and it's just a herb. All right, it's specifically how this herb is made, though. Anything other than that won't work because I've tried everything. So if anybody has any issues, have private message me. I'll send it, or I'll post it up here after and give you a link to it. I don't, like, by the way, I get no money from this. I'm literally saying something that's worked for me. So Liz, if that's an issue with the peeing, let me know. Nula, a lot of self doubt as well. Oh, okay, good. You're releasing, good. Yes, gaslighting's so big right now. I think we did a big clearing with Liz, and thank you, Liz, for your guides really came through for us all on that. So thank you. So know that if something comes through, it's always for the collective as well. If it's for one person, I did feel that there'd be more than one person that's having the same issue. If you missed the start, go back to the start, because the angels came in big time with this at the start. Good, Shri. Hello, my darling. Wow. You know, I'm not the healer, as they say. I'm like the mirror. That's what I am in this. I'm the mirror reflecting your own power back at you. I'm becoming, it's almost like I'm the blank canvas for that moment in time, and your guides come through me. So all I can do is say thank you for allowing that, because otherwise they wouldn't if you didn't allow it. So it's healing for me too. So thank you for that. I get you on that as well, Liz, the magic and the truth. Well, I feel like you're clearing it because my throat's getting a little looser as I'm talking, because I could really feel it in the throat. Like you could hear how hoarse I get. So yes, you did. Yes, you did. You had past lives as that. Absolutely. Oh, open your eyes. Ah, beautiful. You're welcome. You're welcome. You 4 kids, my love. Wow, that's amazing. I'm just reading. Sorry, girls and lads and lassies. I'm just reading through the comments. You've been drawing squiggles. Okay, so you're bringing through your light language in your hands already. I'm getting shown that. And Shri does that too. And amazing. Okay. 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 If it's still recurring, do message me. I'll send you on what I use. Um, okay. That's it then. I think that's it. We're done for the evening. Is there anything else that wants to come through? There's one more card I'm going to pull, and it's going to be for the collective because I know there's more than one of you on. I'm hoping um, this internet has been dodgy, so I'm hoping it's working still. Sukinji atro oriatana raksai chiatanama. If anybody's wondering, the card I pulled was from this deck, Secret Language of Light. But the next card I'm pulling, and that was the card, it was the Truth card, Let Go. It's going to be from, as I still clear my throat, the Magical Dimensions. Love this. Love these cards. I love the lady who made them as well. She's just beautiful soul. Lightstar is her name. So I'm going to pull the card. And this is going to be for all of you out there. Sunya swaha kwa chianda duriyatara. Take some water. So Liz, you work with water blessings as well. Don't forget that came through, right? Water blessings, and you have a lot of water alchemy in you. Because you worked with that, and your dragon is one of those dimensional water dragons. So tap into that. If it's ready to come, it will. Of course, that's all creation energy as well. The water's the womb, flow, meso flow, creative flow, cleansing. I mean, water creates life, it nourishes, makes things grow. It's so much fun to swim in. So what is the next message? And this will be the final message for tonight on this beautiful full moon, because I'm going to do a little ceremony for myself. Interesting. Just lots around reclaiming power, because again, the minute I'm tapping into this, it's my solar plexus. Power, reclamation, sovereignty, freedom. Right, there's a burp. There's a lot of energy moving just as I pull this next card, and I'm going to pull 2 from this deck. Oh my god, look at that. All from my power center, my solar plexus. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm going to show you the cards, but they're just having an effect on me right now. I'm having chills all over my body. Like, super activated right now, like all those truth bumps, right? So, lots of chills. I'm going to shake my body out and go, why am I feeling that? Because we're with you. Who is the we, please? We are the contingency of light. So, what I'm getting when they say we are the contingency, what I'm getting is those of you watching, you have your guide teams. All those guide teams of every single one of you watching and watching the future have literally conglomerated behind me. There is not one council, there is a contingency, like hundreds of them, right? Sukinjia Katoya, which is why I'm feeling such amount of energy come through. So what is it that needs and wants to happen? Right, so this is the card that got pulled. Now this came up in the transmission I had earlier before I came on here with my light language level 1 ladies. We had the closing, kind of like a closing ceremony transmission tonight. And we had the light language level 2 ladies join us from Star Tribes of Light as well. It was just incredible. But this is the card of isolation. Now what it was is the lone wolfing. We are ending the lone wolf. Like, I'll do it on my own. I'm strong enough on my own. I won't ask for too much support. I don't want to be a burden on others to ask for help. You know, I'll just push through it on my own, kind of a thing, right? That's the isolation card. Maybe where when we're working in the shadows, we tend to, and this is me, so maybe not all of us are like this, but I tend to retreat, let's say, into the cave, and I'll work through it on my own, and then I'll come out again and I'll be in service again. And then I'll go through something else and I'll retreat and then I'll come out. And what I'm getting is I can't keep doing that anymore. Like that's fine. It has its purpose and it has, it has its day and it has its time. But right now, I personally am being asked because like that's why I've created community, right? That's why I co-created with my light language peeps, right? Who just did a workshop with me, created a whole community that we're going to have a whole community that's going to keep growing. I mean, we're only small. We only started, right? There's only a couple of what, 300 people. But and if you want to join, I'll put the link below. Star Tribes of Light. It's a light language community, and it's going to be more than that. I do see the big vision with this. But we need community right now. We need support right now. We need those that we can lean into right now. We need to create that. And if you don't have it, seek it out. Find those that are aligned with you. Who you feel safe with, who you feel a connection with. The lone wolfing kind of has its day, and we're going to feel that we're being isolated a lot right now. Why? Because that's what they're are trying to do. 1.5 meter distance, 2 meter distance, can't travel unless you comply to XYZ. Da, 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 right? The whole thing of even working from home, all this is great pluses, but it can lead to isolation. And we're moving back into those months of isolation again, where it tends to get darker days, people go out less, it's harder to travel, the weather differences, things like that, there can be all that. So isolation is coming up. This is also linked into the memories of when we did our purpose before, those of us that have certain life purposes. Sometimes our life purposes required isolation, that we couldn't do that work open in public, that maybe it wasn't accepted, maybe it wasn't safe, it maybe wasn't the time or the place. But right now we're getting told it is. We're now no longer hiding the purpose and the truth of what we were or are or be. So that's part of what this message is. We're working through this, and the fear as well of I don't know if I can be seen, I don't know if I can be heard, is it safe for me to be seen and be heard, as well as the projections. I don't want to see you, I don't want to hear you, shut up, sit down, be quiet, don't even show yourself here. Censorship. So you can see where like we'll have it internally, but we'll also have it externally. This is a platform of that example right now. Why do you think I'm still on this platform? It's not through my desire to be here. It's because I'm meant to be here to continue this type of energy so that we're clearing that crap, right? It's not like where I really want to be, but it's where I need to be right now. And that's partly because this also has a purpose. This platform has a purpose of the light. Don't forget that, right? Yeah, there's a bit of shit and dark shit going on, and there might be intentions behind it, but this platform, I'm talking about Facebook, has a purpose for the light as well, right? So where we feel isolation or we're cut down or we're told do not speak, do not be seen, that's another aspect of this card. We're going to be working through that. So a lot of this can be karmic, but it's also a time cycle. We're cycling through times, the dark ages. It almost feels like we're going into another dark age, intellectually, freedom of speech wise, freedom of movement wise, right? But we're not. We're coming out of a dark age, the Kali Yuga, where coming out of that, it's just that crunch point before we enter the new age. So loneliness, it says here, isolation, loneliness, reconnection, and home. So we are now going to be invited into, and look, it's a full moon, the full moon here, and he's howling at the moon. Kia no tuia kawa tuiheti nahata kuate nei aso kahiati. Now, I am getting shown that there is the journey of the lone wolf. It's a journey. And what I'm getting shown is the idea of the walkabout. I'm getting shown like is there another way to say that? Like the indigenous walkabout, where it's like an initiation. You go off and you have your walkabout. You're on a journey. You're seeking out and exploring, and you're not with others. You're on your own doing that. And that can be all a step in initiation step sometimes on our journeys. So there's nothing wrong with this, but we're also moving into the time of home, of reconnection. Sometimes that walkabout is so that we find the home that is our home. If maybe we're not gelling with the one we just left, maybe we're going walkabout to really truly reconnect with our tribe or create the tribe. Sometimes that's even finding out who we truly are. We are our own home as well. Are we really comfortable in our own skin? Are we co-creating with our own essence? Are we fully connected to the source of us? Have we found home within so that we can create home without? Sukhanaya Kiana. So I am getting told just to bring through something here again, and some of this is related again. We're going again, this is a time cycle thing, the Orion Wars. It keeps coming up because it's the same shit that's being played out right now. I say shit, you say shite. Shite, it doesn't matter, shite or shit. Dark Avenger crap. Ukana kwaya tina nuania daliata iti dondiati. So anywhere where in the soul level I'm seeing soul star chakra quite up, that there is trauma held around where we lost our homes. So the planet was blown up, the planet was destroyed. We're looking at like a Star Wars kind of thing, you know, the planet went boom, where there was enslavement. And the voice was lost. And again, that constriction, loss of freedoms. We're going to release, revoke, rescind, delete that in the soul frequency, the soul blueprint, please. And we're going to have, there's a high council coming through now for that. Again, there's Syrian and Lyran. I'm also getting vegan energy coming through. Okay, so we're just going to invite in. The vegans are coming through with the quest energy, that quest energy. Qua, qua, nia, qua, qua. Doro, oh, qua, yeah, qua. And they're showing me the energy of embodiment, the quest of embodiment, that this is home, this body is home. Wa, qua, nia, qua. Oh, qua, nia, qua, handia, qua, qua, handia, turoko. And the magic, they're showing me the alchemization of the magic of the body, and this is part of our quest, our journey. Diano wa kwa o kana ka no kaya nya la 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 be a clearing of the throat again. Oh, Kiana, Uria. They're inviting everybody watching just to make a sigh, a vocal tone. Oh, like make a noise and activate the vocal cords. Inviting in open expression. Divine expression through the physical. Barak so there is a couple of us. They're showing me, and this is part of your gift, but where there's unconsciousness, it might make it difficult to be embodied in our physical body. So they're wanting to bring awareness by me speaking this out loud. Take a breath in. If this is you, you'll have a resonance. Right. If we were to say the body itself is an antenna, I mentioned the hair when we're talking about Liz, gathering information. If I was to say, like, we have a core energy stream coming from our bodies down, connected to earth, but also connected right up into our source soul, all the way up, right? if we were to say that core energy stream can be like an antenna, it can have little spirals off it, like a little, like an imaginary antenna, like a satellite, right? And it's gathering information maybe at nighttime when your ego is asleep and you're a little more open and you're up in the astral, and like almost like you're gathering data, and that's that me dee dee, and you're putting a signal out, home, home, home. I want to go home, home. Where's home, right? Where's my family? Because it's almost a sense of like I feel like I can't connect, so I'm putting a signal out to connect. But if that's like a cycle, I feel unconnected, my signal keeps going out to connect. It's almost like an energy leak. This satellite is taking extra energy out of your core energy stream and it's signaling off, beep, 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 come collect me off Earth, please. Beep, 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 like I'm signaling out, right? This is a weird analogy. It's how I'm being shown it. I'm going to ask, is it serving the person, the people that are doing this? I'm even going to, have I done this? I'm getting told, yeah, you've done this too. Loads of throat stuff and the back of my receiving. Anybody's ever felt abandoned or betrayed, lost? This is all affecting the embodiment on Earth, like being able to physically be fully embodied. Physically be embodied is not really a word. So anybody that's having, I'm getting the word neurological, autoimmune, weight issues, either too much or too little. I'm getting gut issues as well coming through. Difficulty grounding, kind of spaced out, hard to concentrate. All these kind of energies are kind of coming in. So we're going to invite that clearing across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. And let's bring your signaler back in. That's a false belief, is what I'm getting. Now you need to feel into this for yourself. The belief that we have to have that unconscious, like it's not like you planned this just happened naturally. I feel from childhood, where it was like, oh my God, I don't belong here. What am I doing in this body? How can people be this way? How can they not be in truth? Where's my source? Where's my family? Right? Anywhere there's been that, it's like this came out of the core energy stream and we need to bring it back in because it's kind of putting you afloat. It's going to be hard to anchor and drop in to the codes of Earth right now and even bring through all the energies that need to be brought through for you, right? Like it's almost like I'm floating in space, right? And it's very hard for the body. The body will get broken down in this because it's not going to be anchored fully. It's not going to be fully embodied. I don't know a better way to say these words. I don't have better words than this. I'm adrift. I'm afloat. I'm not fully here. Have I fully decided I want to be here? Like I'm say, who is this? Who am I speaking to right now? And I get you. If this is you, I get you. It's been a major part of my journey, you see. And it's not always that we have consciousness to it. It's only we might have a realize, oh Jesus, I just realized I actually don't want to be here. But if somebody asked me, I'd say, yeah, I do. Of course I do. I'm on Earth. Like, where else am I going to be? But some part of me actually isn't fully committed, right? This presents mentally as anxiety or depression. Hopelessness, doom, kwana, tiamdana. I'm getting told to say this out loud, and this is kind of like, I don't want to say that out loud, but they're saying, say it out loud. Somebody who says, I don't care, I'm ready to go whenever I need to go, I don't care if I die. But it's said with an energy that's not fully embodied. Because yes, obviously, we can be at peace if we die right now, but it's said almost because you've come here with a purpose, but it's said without the cognizance of actually having fulfilled that purpose, because you would care at a soul level. You want to fulfill it. Who am I talking to? You're going to know who you are. And if you are that, I just want to give you a big hug. And maybe we all have elements of that at some stage. I know I've had that. So let's bring that antenna in. Only you can do this. Nobody can do it for you. I cannot do it. You need to decide, do I really want to be here? Am I checking out or am I checking in? And if I am, it's going to require embodied presence, responsibility of my thoughts, my emotions, my body, knowing I'm fully supported, that I am home. This is home now, right? But home is everywhere too. Because you're also home out there, and you're home in here, and you're home over there, and you're home back there. You know, home is home. Settle in. And it feels like doors are going to open up for you to full healing if you make a choice. Are you ready? Would you be willing to forgive yourself for not having done it until now? Or is there anybody that needs to be forgiven? Is there anybody that has to be let go of? Is there an excuse? A but? Forgive yourself for that too. And I'm tightening. I've really tightened, like I'm not safe. It's big. I've tightened up my urethra, my bladder, my vagina, my backpack, like everything's tight. So I just need to, can I trust that I'll be safe if I decide to stay, if I decide to be embodied, if I decide to take in that beacon and trust that, well, that whole team, that family's here, but I'm looking outside for it. But actually, it's all around me. And all I need to do is put the beacon here in my body and they'll all come. What if that's a major energy leak and a distraction? Take a breath in. Let's calm down the nervous system, because the nervous system will be very overwhelmed with that antenna out like that all the time, because it's going to pick up all types of energy. Okay? Not just the good stuff. It's going to pick up a lot of shit too. Space debris, right? Let's clear that. Would you be willing to allow that to happen? Would you let yourself get cleared? Breathe. Do you allow yourself to breathe fully? To receive? I receive. I'm open. I'm open to receive. Just even deciding that right now. That's all you have to do. Would I be willing to be open and receive my breath? Yes or no? Soften the body, the shoulders, the feet, the womb, the belly. Would I be willing to receive this transmission that's coming? Yes or no? Good, thank you. Bashkutari evtikine bashkta diamato kiata. No tindia, do di niato to diana. In no no dina. Un no no diama, do diana no dia. Un no nia qua o tuya. Indian ma duim bam dia to one dia. This is a guide. No, what the no tinya don dia na the way at the no ya the agua dia don't know he do dunya dia mantu the big personality. I'm bani about to cut him. I think about it. When I can take to show the body, my curry, but we show the mail. No, Tonya, no, the Maya. What some no no but up now there's four. That's four separate guides coming through all at once. Baba Shokonia. There's another one. Now there was elementals that came through there. They just wanted to clear that field up very high, all the way up that energy stream. Now they'll do it for anybody that's feeling this, by the way, including me. Because that's where we sometimes store soul disruptor energy, like traumas from other soul timelines, not of Earth, other planets. And breathe in and receive all your energy back to you now. I want you to say, I receive all my energy. All that is mine, come home. All that is me, come home. I am no longer floating in space. I am home in my body. Come home to me, me. All of me into my body. I receive me. Humpa kwandia tura kana kia kana sandonia ka kawa sia tutaye. From the great central sun. You have a big link to Kuan Yin, whoever this is. Brapsanya wamba yakanato so apsha. A lot of new beings. Bushajama kuhatiana iwa satayeki. So your guide team, who am I talking to? You're not from the usual places. So if people talk about Pleiadian energy or Syrian energy, like these are from further afield than that. Your guides. So no wonder your home feels further away, right? You're a very special soul here. You have not had many timelines here to adjust to this type of gravity. But know that your guides are great and varied. We're inviting you to tap into the earth energies of Gaia. There will be a ceremony that takes place when you allow this to happen. You may have already done something like this, but there is more of this to occur. Guess what the next card is? Gaian Awakening. So these two cards came together. Preparing, relocation, and ascension. There's codes on that. I'm going to leave them up. I'm going to check who this is. Who is it? Okay. I don't know if anybody's saying that is them. Maybe it's for somebody watching in the future. No, I'm getting told somebody's watching now as well. But many that watch in the future, this will apply to you too. And even me saying that, that whole thing of when you hear other channelers speaking about really obvious places, and when I say really obvious places, I'm talking about the system that's very close to us. So, Pleiadian, Arcturian, Andromedan, and you're like, that doesn't really gel, it's because yours are much further afield. And that guide sequence I tapped into are not as regular, they don't make as much of a regular appearance on. I'm going to just say this, but I don't know if it's true or not true, but it's not like you're going to see a lot of them floating around the place through other channelers, if that makes sense. And I'm probably not going to do it justice either, because to bring them through it's different energy signature. But I got told, like, you're super special. It's super special. And you've agreed to this, and you haven't had that many incarnations, and that's another reason that it's going to feel quite foreign to be here. And I do get that whoever this is, you have physical stuff going on, because to be in the physical body is a big challenge. And to learn to bring that antenna in And I have to recognize, I think I've had that before. I think and I'm going to say think because I need to check in. Do I still do that? I'm getting told that I'm recognizing as I was channeling for you, I'm recognizing I think I used to freaking do that too. Right. And I think I used to do things like that, especially in my dream time as a kid when I get very overwhelmed. I think I was doing it up into my 20s, up to the point of where I was choosing to die, right? I didn't realize I was making a choice to die, but my body was breaking down. I was dying. And I was totally in denial of it. But I recognize now when I'm looking back on, oh, I think I was doing that shite, right? I was playing a game and I was having to make a decision and embodiment, and I still do over and over and over and over again. And this is why I'm saying it to you. I think I recognize some of myself in this. Obviously, we're going to be mirrors for each other, right? The lone wolf, and that was definitely me. And I still have to check myself on this. I was talking about a lot of my shadow work was around this week. Having to lean into others is not comfortable for me. Okay. Being the strong one or whatever. But I'm realizing like that's why I created my own community right now and I co-create it with them. It's not like we did it together to be there for each other. It's a circle, let's say. A circle is amazing. They provide a lot of protection as well. Find your tribe. You're not alone anymore. Sometimes it's part of our initiation to do that though. And Gaian Awakening, we're here for the embodiment. We're here for Gaia. We're here to bring the codes in for Gaia that were not here before. Okay? This is about preparing for the new earth that's coming. It's relocation. Sometimes this might look like we're moving around as well physically. And it's ascension, ascension energies. We're upgrading. We're receiving new stuff we've never had before as well. And we're bringing it through. I'm going to invite in Mother Earth energy now for that. You're being asked to do a bit of work with Mother Earth again. And it's like you've been doing that, but there's more. Because it's the more in the body we become, the deeper that work becomes with Mother Earth too. I'm just going to say this is a lot of if there's any repressed or suppressed irritation, frustration around that, or anger as well, release, revoke, rescind, delete, let it go. Anything around not being safe, not having a home physically, or like moving around a lot, like I don't have a base. And by the way, I'm traveling a lot as well, like that whole thing. Burping. Anywhere that can be disempowering because we don't know. Oh my god, the burps. We don't know what the next step is. There's some energy release. Anywhere there's fear of the unknown, release, revoke, rescind, delete that. Am I willing to trust? Can I bring in the antenna and just slip into that slipstream of trust, which is fully anchored? That's where my power is. And I bring all my energy back to me instead of it being out here and out here and out here, trying to figure it out and suck in all the information and try to make sense of it. I'm just in my slipstream, where my power is in the now. What if it's that? What then? If it's that and I surrender to that and I allow to that, what if that's when all the doors open and maybe that's when people come in and go, oh, look, here's an opportunity. Here's some abundance. Here's a place to do this. Here's a person to help you with that. What if that's it? What if that's where all the possibilities are? Rather than trying to do it on our own and figure it all out and track the information, track the energy streams and track with the antenna out. What if it's easier than that? What if I'm just receiving and in the slipstream of that receiving? I'm going to tell you now, there's a big bear energy coming in, ancient bear, like the totem of the bear animal. Wow, so many trills when I say that. Spirit animal of the bear. Nia to wakwama shia chwanya chiwanja wachawaja. I'm getting like a tribal as well, like where the bear was a tribe totem. Wa jia cha ni no he wa ku ha chi an jia wan ji kwa ni kwa kwa he o kwa kwan jia kwa kwa he no wa kwa ne mo kwa ni bu kwa ni ba wu a ye na ke o wa le a chi. Oh, quando. Indiana. And that is all we have. That's what I'm getting. And that is all we have. Okay, thank you. So that is it for now. Thank you, Mother Earth. Releasing having to get it right. Releasing having to get it right.